Hello, this is Chad Wallace with Supply Chain Yokoten. Today's video sharing, we'll be talking about a lean warehouse and the 12 attributes to a lean warehouse and the 8 warehouse wastes you want to avoid. For a lean warehouse, the first 6 attributes are we want to use pull rather than push. This is customer demand driven. A lot of times we call it Kanban. Hajunka, which is a smoothing of the workload. Just in time, ordering, producing to the demand of the customer. Visual management, we want to have visual management on the racks, the bays, and also the KPIs for the warehouse employees to follow. We want to have Kaizen, continuous improvement, employee respect and development. Also want to have a value stream, horizontal flow of the value to the customer. A lot of times we talk about value stream mapping also to map out the flow from the supplier to production to the customer, map out your whole system to find out where we can make improvements. Elimination of waste, MUDA, overburden, MURI, and the variation, MURA. Employee empowerment, employees involved in decision making. Standardization, Jidoka, Poka-yoke, Andon, and built-in quality. Poka-yoke, there's only one right way to do it. Andon, if there's any quality issue, employee can pull the Andon lever and stop the production or stop the shipment. So we want built-in quality and continuous flow. Here's some examples of visual KPIs and visual management. Of course, on the team board here, you can see we have people, quality, cost, delivery, improvement, and process. Then we put the KPIs that we're following each week or maybe even daily on the board. On the next, here we also have for example, a performance checklist on gas for a forklift, and have the visual procedures to follow. Kanban, this is used for just-in-time inventory. On the left here you can see where it's more of a visual Kanban, where you can see the tubs when one or the slide is getting empty, we know to replenish that stock. And also we have a Kanban replenishment card. The cards can be pulled when the tub is empty and to be replenished. We want standardization and visualization. Here's a couple of examples of, you see the standard, the carts and the product on them, and they're correctly labeled as far as what's on the carts. And on the right hand side you can see the bay numbers or the rack numbers. And so it's a standard process where we know where each product is. Jidoka, Andon lights, and a Poka-yoke. Left on the top here we see the lights show like where the materials are needed in production, and the Andon light you can see at the bottom here, which sometimes you can see like a green, a yellow, or a red, depending on what status the production is in. If they have parts on the line they'll have to be a green. If they're getting low on parts, a yellow, and if they're out of parts, a red for the material handler to take immediate action. Now we're talking about warehouse waste. An easy way to remember this is Tim Woods. The warehouse waste, or the transport, moving people, products, and information. Inventory, storing parts, pieces, documentation ahead of the requirements. Motion, bending, turning, reaching, lifting, that could be a safety issue. Waiting for parts, information, instructions, or equipment. We want a continuous flow of workload. We don't want any waiting in the production. Overproduction, making more than immediately is required. So if you got too much at one step, overproduction, and that could cause problems as far as nowhere to put it, or there's maybe there's a bottleneck in your production line that you need to address. overprocessing, tighter tolerances, or higher grade materials than are necessary. Defects, rework, scrap, or incorrect documentation. Skills, underutilizing capabilities, delegating tasks with the inappropriate training. And thank you again for tuning into my YouTube channel. Hope you guys subscribe to this channel in the future and have some other good videos come along in the future also. If you guys need any consultant work or any information about what you've seen today or any of other videos, please send me an email. Thank you.